So if you just Google Adobe Portfolio, the first option that pops up is, at least on my Google, is the one you can click on. It's just portfolio.adobe.com. So if I click on it, I'm already logged in. You might have to log in with your Creative Cloud account. These are just some projects that I've worked on in the past. And you're allowed to make 5 sites. So for this one, you can just click on New Site. And immediately it gives you a bunch of templates that you can choose from. And this is what we're going to stick to. You can choose any of these templates that you feel is the best for your style, the best for what you're interested in, and kind of the aesthetic that you like. I would recommend choosing one that you feel best suits your work. And that you can take that in a bunch of different ways. You do have the ability to change between light and dark themes. So don't feel like you have to, if you want a dark background, well, you have to choose this one because this is the one that has a dark theme. No, if you choose one of the others, you can change it to dark. You can even change some of the colors later, which I would not recommend, but you do have that option. So I'm just gonna choose this one at random. I mean, why not? So this is just for a demo. So it gives you kind of a preview. Okay. So once you choose something you like, you can press Use This Theme. So it starts creating it. Now it already has my name in there, so it just automatically populates it with Ryan Meyer. Hi, I'm Ryan Meyer. Scroll down and see my work. I'm obviously going to change this because it's cheesy, and it's definitely not my style to say, hi, I'm Ryan Meyer, ! At the beginning of my portfolio. But a lot of this is going to be pretty self-explanatory. So right now there's nothing here. I can press Add a Page, and this will all be a little bit different depending on what theme you choose, but most of the controls are going to be similar. So I press Add Page, click on Page here, I can title it. So I'm going to use, as an example, some AI images of a series I did of different styles of cats. So for this first one, I will do blacklight posters of cats, and I'll create page. It'll open this up. Then it gives you a lot of options of different things you can put in here. I imagine we don't have any audio or video. Of course, maybe you've taken one of my other classes, you might have audio or video that you want to put on your portfolio. Again, not required for this project, but if you're proud of an animation or something you did, you might click to add the video. So I'm going to put in a photo grid, and I can upload files. And so blacklight, let's choose a few of these. Selected them, I'm uploading them. You gotta wait for them all to upload. And you can arrange them, you can start tweaking some of this. But if I just go back to my home page, you'll also see it automatically made a kind of like the icon or the preview image. I can scroll over it. It has the name of the page that I put. If I click on it, then it takes me to this page. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do another one real quickly. So I also did some AI images of Polaroid photos of cats, or basically cats in the Polaroid photo style, on shag carpet. That was part of my prompt. Okay, so those are in there. Now we got 2. Let me just do a third one real quick. Oh yeah. And you'll see, lastly, I have the paper cutouts. Now, you can also, I'm making the photo grids. You can also just put in individual images because, obviously if you have a project, let's say your mandala project, you're not going to have multiple. You might just have one image. But we would just see the one big image in here that we can view up closely, click on, make it full screen if we wanted to, stuff like that. So in this theme, this is basically how it's starting to look, right? I'm going to have the text, name, and then I have the portfolio. I can hover over, get an idea, get the title of it, and then click on it and then see the contents inside. Okay, so I don't believe there is any reason for me to go over all of the settings for Adobe Portfolio. A lot of it is just, kind of play around as you hover over something, let's say this page, and you see these little blue boxes. If you click on them, it gives you some options like customize page covers, edit cover image, edit page info, edit page content. So this is how you start to make changes to these. So like let's say I don't like the positioning of the cover image for this cat right here. Let's say I click on this, edit cover image, and I can maybe zoom in a little bit, move it down. So it's nice kind of portrait right there. Let's just say that's what I wanted, okay? So you can click on the blue boxes after you hover, and that's how you start editing some of these. In the text box here, I can just, I actually don't even want this. I think there should be, so you can have options on the left side also. So under the section Use Global Page Styles, under the masthead section, this is part of the masthead, there's a little button that shows it's turned on for masthead title. Well, I don't want the title there, so I can just click it to turn it off, and it goes away. And then let's say I do want to keep some text here. I don't want to say scroll down to see my work. I can click in here, and I can type click on an image to see more. Okay, so you click in the type, change the type according to your needs. Logo, I don't like this typeface. I'm going to change it to Helvetica because we have some experience with Helvetica now. I'm going to make it bigger. Let's just go all in, make it even bigger like this. Okay. You also have a little footer, says powered by Adobe Portfolio. You can edit that. You might type in something like all images copyrighted Ryan Meyer. So no, that's at the bottom. I don't think that's probably not the right phrasing for that. But anyway, so this is how you just start going through making these edits, both by clicking on those blue boxes and also on the left side going through the different containers and page styles. For example, like under navigation, you can turn off and on like social icons and links, stuff like that. So this is where if I click on under site-wide backgrounds, colors, and fonts, I could change the color scheme to dark. And this automatically basically reverses everything. So now it's white text on the dark background, which I don't like this. So I'm going to change it back to the light. Please don't go crazy with all kinds of colors and ridiculous fonts and stuff like that, because this is, think of it like an art gallery. This needs to be a blank slate that will allow your work to be clearly seen. A lot of fancy stuff all over the place, different colors and things, it can be distracting. Yes, I know you could argue that it creates a kind of mood or a specific aesthetic, but that aesthetic should be created through your actual work, not through the architecture that it's being viewed on, okay? So just keep it simple, keep it clean, allow your work to speak for itself. And yes, you do have, you can change the typefaces to define something that works for you, but just keep it nice and clean and simple and sophisticated. Okay. Any questions about using Adobe Portfolio? Okay, so I will post the assignment page on Canvas shortly. It'll just be labeled Project 9 Online Portfolio. Also, once you're done, you can press Publish Site, the bottom left. You can also preview it. So if I click on the preview button, this will show me what it looks like without all the buttons to the left and right of it and it's different stuff as a hover. This is basically like a working preview of what someone visiting your site will see. Then I can go back to edit. And then once you're done, you can press Publish Site, and it should give you a kind of clunky URL, which it does. Mine is ryanam.a5b8.myportfolio.com. And then like on this one, it automatically has a contact page. Depending on if you want to use this to maybe send out to potential clients or something, that's fine. You might want to keep your contact page. You don't have to have a contact page for this class. I'm not going to be contacting you here, but why not go ahead and start figuring out how you want to kind of project yourself and your work to the public, to the world. And you can put your social links on here as well. Start getting yourself out there if that's the route you're wanting to go in life. Okay, so again, I know it's super simple, but we basically just have this week for it. And then I know you're going to have other final exams, essays, and stuff to study for. So giving you a little bit of break. We're not having a big final. It's just getting all your work into a nice portfolio site, getting it online, and then sending it over to me. Okay.